Yeah, really pleased. I said to the players early on in the week to try not put too much focus on it. I said it earlier that I thought the first goal would be really important because we knew they were a really strong team, and although they didn't really create much against us over the two legs, they pressed really well and they tried to force mistakes which could potentially, if we didn't have a high focus, create chances for them. So yeah, when we scored the first goal and then settled down, it really gave us control of the game.
It's the first time in 4 years that two sides have made the last 16. Chelsea were already there as well. What does that say about the strength of UWCL?
Yeah, I've heard a lot since I've been in the job about how the English league isn't maybe at the level that other leagues are in Europe and maybe in the world. And I've always found the league really competitive, and I've always found every game really tough. So I said after the Euros, after the semi-finals and the finals, about England and the Dutch team having so many players based here, and I think the Champions League has proven with us both getting through, and I think that result for Chelsea is an exceptional result, and I watched the game, was an exceptional performance. And yeah, our league is growing from strength to strength, and I really believe that it is really competitive now.
Pauline was watching, I think, from this side of the ground. What's the prognosis on her, and how important was tonight's result, and kind of putting that to one side, and the girls doing it for her perhaps?
Yeah, I think the staff wanted the players to focus on being logical and sticking to what we spoke about and playing the game and not playing on emotion, because I know the players really wanted to put a performance in and get a result for Pauline, because she hasn't been here that long, but she's really integrated into the team, and she's become not only a teammate but real great friends of all of the players. So we were really keen for her to get across. She's staying here at CFA, so we were really keen for her to get across and watch the game. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how long her rehab will be and her recovery, because ultimately it's still really early, but she's had the surgery, she's gone through phase 1, and she's got a smile on her face, so we're really happy at the moment.
So last one from me, 18 goals in 5 games. You talk about being on the front foot and scoring and entertaining more, and you've got a set piece throwing now as well.
Yeah, I think we've scored a few goals from the throw-in. I think it's one thing, we want to be a footballing team, and we definitely want to get the ball down and excite the crowd, but I'm a massive believer in finding ways to win, and we've got some real set-piece deliveries. We've got a throw-in, we can score from direct, we can score when the ball's on the grass, so yeah, we've got different ways of scoring. I pushed the team this year to score more goals, and we've scored more than we did in 2016, but the flip side is we've also conceded more than we did in 2016, because at this point we haven't conceded a goal. So we want to be defensively solid, but we want to be on the front foot and exciting in attack. But the only fact that matters to me is that we've won every game that we've played, and I wanted maximum points, and I wanted to be in the hat for the next round of the Champions League with this international break coming, and the players have delivered, so I couldn't ask for any more.
You sat with his increasingly quite deep almost next to Kira Walsh at times. Was that experimenting for future, or was that just for tonight's game? Were you more worried about not conceding than winning the game?
No, that wasn't me, to be honest, that was Izzy. I think when you play up against, one thing I've said is we've had a real structure in the way that we play, and most teams have sat deep and tried to condense their half of the pitch. And I think when you come up against a team that tries to condense your half of the pitch and tries to press you, the players do have to solve the problem. And although we knew the way that Polten were going to press, and we knew the areas that we could exploit on that press, I think I've encouraged the players to try and solve the problem and be responsible and almost show their quality. And Izzy's done that at the start of this year. She's been exceptional, and tonight again, she's dropping into deeper areas to find the ball to make more numbers so that we can play through the press. And when I watch it back, I will probably see what you saw, because I'm almost looking at the defensive structure when we're playing out against the press. But yeah, she's been good this year, very good.
Albert Maris, really impressive tonight. Have you sort of told her to go make the shirt her own? Right back?
I think we gave her the opportunity to make the shirt her own. I think with Abby, I think she's been a bit disappointed in her performances over the last maybe 2 games. Started well, and I think tonight she wanted to make a statement to herself really, and I could tell this week that she wanted to put a big performance in, and I thought she was our best player today. I think defensively and with the ball, I thought she was exceptional tonight. And Abby she's a young player, and people know that we want to improve young players here. And I think Abby's gone from strength to strength in the 3 years she's been here, and if she has more performances like that and she puts in the work like she has this week, then she can achieve things in the game.
It was the week before the Notts County game last season when Tony Leighton wrote an article about her being a bit picked for the England side. Is that something that you think she's going to look at that? She can push towards again?
Yeah, I think, I think all of our young English players here, we want to give them the opportunity to become senior internationals, and when that comes, that's for the person that picks the team. But we just want them to be better than they are now, and keep pushing them, and with the ball be able to play the style of football we want to play, and without the ball, especially our defensive players, we restrict the opposition from creating chances. And tonight, like I say, if Abby can replicate them performances, she will become a very, very good player, and she'll give herself the opportunity to be picked.
Karen Bardsley, how far off is she from pushing for starting position? And number two, Ellie Roebuck, pretty faultless performance tonight, so does that pose a problem for you?
KB is in that last phase of recovery, so she's. I mean, if you've seen tonight, she did the warm up tonight, and she's load compromises. She's training some days, and some days we're resting her. We're being a bit conservative with her to just make sure she's back for after the international break. Ellie Roebuck, I'm a massive believer in giving people opportunity, and I said to Ellie three weeks ago that sometimes opportunity just lands when you don't expect it, and some people take it and some people don't, and I just try and encourage them to almost play with no fear. My expectation of Ellie as a young goalkeeper is go and do your best. I don't expect her to replicate the levels of KB, but having saying that, I think she's been faultless with the ball at her feet. I think she's really shown that style of goalkeeper that we want and she wants to be. She's really heading towards being somebody that we see as our future number one, of course.
Hey Nick, what's your approach to the draw? Is it a case that you don't care who you play next, you fear no one, or is it a case that you want to play teams that are nearby or teams that indeed that aren't too difficult? Do you have an opinion on who you want to play next?
Not really, no. I've never, because it's only our second season, I don't think we're in the position of trying to guess who we're going to get, or trying to say we'd rather have this. It's a random draw, and I think that's the beauty of this Champions League compared to the men's, is that it's a knockout competition. It's random. We're seeded, so we can only get the unseeded popper. It's random who will draw, and whoever we draw, we're going to have to put in a performance and make sure we prepare for that game, because there are no weak teams in this, especially when you get through to the last 16, and then if you're lucky enough to get into the last 8, the standard of opposition is very, very tough. So we just need to keep trying to improve and make sure that whoever we play, we can make sure that we give ourselves the best chance of winning.